Welcome. You are in the right place if you've come to Essential Oils Made Easy. And I'm Jennifer Bertram with Pink Lady Oils. And I'm so glad that you're here. And we are going to be talking all about the basics of how and why you want to use essential oils. So I am going to share my screen and get started. Let's see here. See what I'm doing. Here we go. And we are going to go into we go. All right, so if you are joining me today from the replay, you're going to go ahead and grab a pen and a notebook and grab some water. If you have some essential oils, you can get started with that. I am going to use my Motivate today. I love this one. It's very alerting. I like to just put it right on my hands and then smell it in and then just kind of warm up my neck. It gives you a real awakening, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that you're going to be doing is thinking about what kind of health concerns or what kinds of things would you like to solve a problem about? And these are just some examples of some, but as I'm going through the presentation, I want you to think about the ones that are kind of impacting your life. I suffer with migraines, and so if I'm always thinking about what is something that can really support me. And so you could be undergoing any or a whole bunch of these, and we have some possible solutions for those. So stay tuned, right? So what do you need to know about essential oils? Well, number one is that they're safe. doTERRA oils is what I'm going to be talking about tonight. There's no negative side effects. There's nothing added or taken away from it. When you learn about essential oils, you know that they're extracts from plants. They're all parts of the plant, the root and the leaves and the whole shebang. They're pure and potent, and they're 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs. And when we start talking about some of the oils, you're gonna understand. And when you experience the oils, so if you have samples or you have oils already, you can go ahead and get those and experience that while we're talking. Okay. So number one, they're natural and 100% safe when we're talking about doTERRA's essential oils. So the first oil that we're going to be talking about is peppermint. Now, peppermint is a wonderful oil. It is a very alerting oil. Where is my peppermint? Here it is. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you don't need a lot. So what I like to do is have people just do 1 drop in their palm. And believe me, when you do 1 drop, the whole room will smell it. And you can breathe it in. If you really want to get an experience, you can put a drop on the roof of your mouth, and I'll show you that in a minute. But peppermint is very alerting. It's naturally cooling to the body. So when you have times that you need your body to cool off, whether it's during the time of your life when you get hot a lot, or if you're in some kind of an illness, right? It's really good for muscle tension, stomach issues. It's great for your breath, and it's very alerting, and it's great for clarity. Okay. If you notice right here, it says it's ATI, which means aromatic, topical, and internal. And that's how you can use peppermint. And that's why it's so important that you come to these classes, because you're learning how to use it and using it safely. Okay. Here's a great recipe that you can take a screenshot about. One drop of the wild orange and 1 drop of peppermint. You can rub it and in your hands. That's kind of what motivate the one that I was just doing. That's what motivated actually a combination of. So this is great in diffuser. It's really good like in a bathroom, so it's clean and fresh. But it's really great in an office where you want to really be tackling work or a concentrated project. Also really good for that afternoon slump. Instead of grabbing for like some candy or a cookie or a coffee, you can grab your essential oils. Okay, the second cool thing about essential oils is that they can be more effective than other types of suggestions. So going back to biology 101, we can kind of see that this is the cell, right? And we know that the cell, which is right around here, the cell membrane is oily, right? And two things can go wrong into the cell: bacteria and viruses, okay? So what we want to do is when we're thinking about solving problems, we really want to look at the root cause. So when you're looking at the cell, these are the two things that really can go wrong. So for example, if you get an illness and it's an infection, the doctor is going to say, yeah, you know what, we're bacterial infection, we're going to go ahead and give you some medication, and within 7 to 10 days you're going to be feeling a lot better. But it's kind of going to have changed and challenged your gut, your immune system, and your hormones. Okay, so it has some side effects. If you have a virus, for example, there's not a lot of things that doctors tell you to do. They say usually go home, get plenty of rest, right? That's because the medications that we actually have to attack those viruses can't get through this oily cell membrane. And that's where essential oils are different. They can actually get into the cell, stop the replication of bacteria and viruses. So we're going to be talking about one that really can go to work for you on that. And then just to talk a little bit about essential oils, like how fast do essential oils work? You can see at the chart here, within 20 minutes, they can impact every cell of your body. So it's almost as fast as an IV injection, 22 seconds for the molecules to reach your brain. So think about that for a second. A lot of these essential oils that we're going to be talking about can really go to work for you, and they're going to be going to work for you naturally. So On Guard is the oil of protection, and it's really the one that got me started with doTERRA. I actually been doing doTERRA. This is my 9th year, and I've been selling and teaching oils for about 5 years. And we started using On Guard. I went ahead and bought a kit, just like some of you are going to be doing. And we kind of dove into On Guard. My husband was getting sick quite often, and so we started making the On Guard hand soap and diffusing On Guard. And what we found is that we were feeling better. He wouldn't get sick as often, and because he was doing a lot of traveling and working with patients a lot. So this is one that is really going to go to work for you, and it's kind of their first defense of immune support. It's going to clean the air. It's really great to put oils on the bottoms of your feet, so you can make it into a roller ball like this, where you can just kind of roll it on the bottoms of the feet, or you can just put it in your hand with a little fractionated coconut oil. And I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit later. If you can also put it down your spine, which is your information center. And it's really great to put like a drop of that in a shot glass of water to soothe like a sore throat, or even in a tea. I'm making a little tea tonight because I've been kind of cold, and it's a good thing to do after dinner. Not doing coffee, trying to decrease my coffee intake with a little bit of green tea with lemon essential oil in it. So the last cool thing is that they're really affordable. We save hundreds of dollars and more than hundreds of dollars a year, because we have all these solutions at our fingertips. So we don't have to go to the doctor for everything. We have solutions right in our home that we can access. Now, not everything can we use, right? And it works. So, there's times when you have to go to the doctor, and because you need medicine or you need a specialist, you need someone's opinion, that's a different story. But there's so many things that are just kind of annoyances throughout the year that we're saving money on. So, for example, like lavender is like 17 cents a drop. That's really affordable. So, when you're thinking about, a bottle of 250 drops and what that price is, it's really, in the grand scheme of things, it's really quite affordable. Okay. All right. We're talking about lavender now, which is the oil of honesty. It's one that people know about. You know that it's calming. It is just really, really wonderful. It also is, a lot of people don't know this, but it's also very calming for the skin. So anything that is cut, bumps, scrapes, bruises, anything for burns is great. So having it in your kitchen is really great for if you get burned, that's where it usually happens. Or if you are one of these people that gets the pizza when it's super hot, you can put it right on the roof of your mouth. That really helps. It's also a natural antihistamine, and also can be used all three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. And it's really great for head tension as well. So it's a wonderful oil, very affordable, and smells absolutely amazing. Really, really great to put in your diffuser at the end of the day for calming and Epsom salts. I mean, so many uses. In fact, it is the jackknife of oils because it has so many uses. Here's a recipe that you can take a screenshot of. This is really great for immunity support. You can put this in a drop behind your ears, on your neck, and on the bottoms of your feet, and it's really going to help with that body temperature challenges. Okay. And then here's another recipe for anyone that has trouble with ears. In fact, I just had kind of like an ear ache starting, and I went and I just had lavender and tea tree, and I kind of put it right. You kind of put it right around the ear. You never put anything in your nose or your ears or around your private areas. You're going to put it right around this area, and you do it every 3 to 4 hours or for kids, and then every 2 hours for adults, with a little carrier oil, which we're going to talk about, but it's the fractionated coconut oil we use. And we use fractionated coconut oil because it's unscented, it's not greasy, it's very moisturizing, and it's a really nice one to have. Okay, let's talk digestion. For people that have issues with digestion, it's a big deal. And I don't know if you know, but 80% of our immune system is in our gut. So if our gut isn't working, we're really going to be challenged with our immune system. So digestion, again, is another oil that we can use all three ways. It's really for anything from this hole to that hole. Also really good for motion sickness, acid reflux. You put it right on your, you can put it right on your sternum, and it's really going to support you there. And then I like to put it over the bridge of my nose for any kind of sinus pressure. You can put it right on your abdomen. You can take it internally. You can put it in a glass of water or a shot glass. It's really gonna help and support you in those kinds of ways. Because if your digestion is not working well, it's really going to impact a lot of your life, including being able to really concentrate and being able to perform a lot of activities. So let's talk about now the ways to use essential oils. So we know that when we breathe any kind of aroma in, that it's going to go into our brain, and it's going to go right to an area of the brain called through the olfactory bulb it goes to our limbic system, and then goes through all parts of our brain structures, including our hippocampus and other ones. And it really is going to help support link all those different systems together that help with heart rate and emotions and breathing and memory. And it can get, again, into your body in 22 seconds. So it really is there is so much science to how these essential oils work, okay? And so Breathe is one it's a blend, and it is really support anything respiratory. So it opens our airways, it helps with those snores in your life, but you notice that it's not internal, it's aromatically and topically. I love to rub this on my chest before I work out to open up my lungs. Also really great for those illnesses that you just can't catch your breath or you're coughing a lot. But it also helps with soothing people that have anxiety, and it calms them, okay? It also supports us during those seasonal changes that we go through. So Breathe is such a fresh oil. My husband loves this one. He has this diffusing in our work area where he works, and he just loves it. So topical use, we talked a little bit about this, but we're going to be using fractionated coconut oil, okay? And there's a lot of reasons why we do that. First of all, you can get right into those areas, and it's going to go really deep into the tissues, and it's going to dilute your essential oils so that your body handles it in a good way. Because a lot of times when you're first starting out with essential oils, if you just put it neat or right on your skin, you might have some sensitivity to it. So we always say, and we also want to be really careful with little people and people that are more sensitive, or older people that have like more thin skin. So we always want to dilute more does not mean it's not going to work well, okay? It just means it might take a little longer to get into the tissues, but it's definitely going to impact your body in the same way as if you just put it on. In fact, it might work better. And looking at this slide, you can kind of see that if you just put it on your body without any fractionated coconut oil, you're losing a lot of the oil. It's just going to the molecules are going to just bounce back out, okay? And they're not going to get into the tissues. And with the fractionated coconut oil, it actually is giving you a better result. So it's going to get into the tissues, and look at how far down into the tissues it can get, okay? So that's why using fractionated coconut oil, or a carrier oil of any kind you can use that you have. If you don't have fractionated coconut oil, even though I think this is a really good option. Okay, Deep Blue. Deep Blue is anything for aches and pains. And I believe in this so much. I've used it so much. My family all has it. We all have one that's in our gym bag, our backpacks, our cars. I mean, we always have something, because when you need it, right? So it's for sore muscles, pre and post workouts. It's great for those really bad coughs, muscle spasms, headaches, and easing tension, massaging into your neck. I use this a lot because I have a lot of like stiffness in my neck. So you can just get your Deep Blue and kind of get it right in that area. And then for the ladies, when it's that time of the month, this is a really good option as well. And you don't need a lot of the rub. The stick, that one on the right hand side, that one is like a kind of like a deodorant, and that one goes on pretty easily. The rub, I feel like, does a really, really good job with that, and that you don't need a whole lot with. Okay. And remember, you can do just aromatically and topically with Deep Blue. And then oregano and tea tree are ones that we use for a lot of different types of things. So oregano is just amazing for immune support. It's one that if you are not feeling well, you definitely want to reach towards oregano, but that is a hot oil. Do not take this and put this in like water and drink it or put it in a bath, because you are not going to be happy. It's a hot oil. It's going to not feel good. So you always want to do a lot of fractionated coconut oil, or you put it in a veggie cap, which are like little capsules. I don't think I have one right here. I moved it, but they're little capsules that are clear that you can put the oil right into, and they're really good to put for skin tags and warts. You can put it directly on that area, and then cover it with a Band-Aid. Okay. Tea tree is really great to support anything that has for a healthy scalp, for all those kind of yucky things that that can impact our feet and our nail beds, that are kind of those unwanted guests, if you will. And it's really great for cleaning. So it's a good one to put in your shower sprays and things like that. Here is just some ideas. A great one if you want to snap a picture of where and how you use all the different oils. And these are all oils that you want to definitely dilute, but we kind of just went over quite a few of those, but this is a great one to think about where you might want to apply it and maybe start a practice with. Okay. Then internal, our last way. So we've talked about aromatically, topically, and now internally. How do we know that you can take it internally? Is because you can see that there's a supplement on the bottle. On the oils that we were talking about before, like Deep Blue and Breathe, if you look on it, you will not see that it says essential oil supplement. That's how you know that you can actually take it internally. Okay. So one that I love to take internally is lemon. Lemon is just so good for cleansing, a gentle detox of the body. It's great for acid reflux. Put it in your cleaner sprays. It's really fresh. I love to put it in the garbage disposal and the garbage containers. And it's just really good for staying engaged and having really good mental focus. I love to put it in water, and you want to do that in glass or in stainless steel. Okay. And then we can't be remiss to talk about frankincense, or we like to call in the oil world Frank. Frank is the king of oils. He is very, very full of support for so many different areas. We always say, when in doubt, use Frank, because there are so many uses with frankincense. I mean, frankincense is the king of oils, and Jesus got this. And so it is a very, very pure oil that is used for so many years. It was in the Bible. It's been around forever, and it's very, very precious oil. It's used for meditation. It's just great for calming and pain, focusing. What a lot of people really use it for is anti-aging, putting it in your moisturizer and helping your cells perform optimally. And then this is our number one product, called Lifelong Vitality, and it's a 3-pack whole food system. It's 30-day money back guarantee. It is the Microplex VMC is a whole food multivitamin and mineral. And then we have the CRS, which is all about your cellular energy and longevity. And then your omegas is great for your brain support and your cardiac. It has 9 essential oils that is also with 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids. So it really supports the whole body, because we really need to support with the types of foods that we have these days. It's just not what it used to be. So we all need to be supplemented so that our bodies are working in the best possible way. And then if this is new to you, this is MetaPower. It's all about metabolism. We have classes every single month on MetaPower, and all about metabolic health. And these are some of the things that it supports and helps with. One of the most exciting things is it helps with inflammation. It also will normalize and help with blood sugar spikes. And it will stop cell fat maturation, which is a good thing. So if you're interested in coming to any of those classes, we have one actually, tonight that you can join, but I always have those links in my Facebook group, or you can just message me and I'm happy to get you a link so that you can attend. So kind of coming back around about your top 3 health concerns, as we were going through some of those oils, were there any of those that really stuck out at you? Like, oh my gosh, I have digestive issues. I definitely need digescent. Or I have sleep issues. I really need lavender or maybe frankincense. Or, I have some energy things. Oh, I might want to go to MetaPower. If I have stress, I really need lavender or maybe adaptive. I know we didn't talk about adaptive, but we will in a second. And then how do I get these oils into my home? There's 3 different ways that we do that. One is retail, which is the most expensive way to buy. That's usually for, physical therapy office or doctor's office. The second way is wholesale. When it's kind of like Costco, but we actually have a service. So it's 25% below retail. And then below wholesale is our loyalty rewards program, where you're going to get your oils at 25% below retail. And then you're also going to be able to earn free oils. And so that brings your oils down even lower and your products. Okay. So, when you have a membership, like a Costco, for example, you're getting good prices, but with ours, not only you're getting good prices, but you're also getting support from wellness advocates, and you're getting, you have a possibility to get free shipping. You can get up to 55% below retail. You're getting points for ordering, and you can redeem your points. You also have ability to get an oil of the month if you purchase something for 100. Purchase items up to 125 point value by the 15th of the month. And then we always have ongoing education and members only types of events. So these are the perks that you have when you get a membership. And there's a couple ways to do that. One is to get a kit. And I'm going to show you those kits in a second. And the second way is just to purchase the $35, and then you get the 25% below wholesale all year long. And then you're eligible if you decide to get into the loyalty rewards program, then even more. This is the promo for the month. If you decide that you want to get started and you purchase something that is anything above 100 point value, you're going to get adaptive. And then if you do 200, you're going to get that diffuser. Okay. Also, if you order 100 point value order this month, and then next month, the following month, you're going to receive be receiving 25 reward points. So now we're going to just kind of dive into some of the kits that they put together. And they do that because they want to give you a savings, and they like to package and bundle things together that makes sense. So this is our starter kit. You're going to be getting this beautiful pebble diffuser, excuse me. You're going to get the 5 ml bottles that are about 85 drops. And you're going to get ongoing support, a free membership, and you can always add on. You're also going to get that free adaptive with this kit. So that's a healthy start. And then the Home Essentials is the same kit, except it's the big bottle. So you're going to get double the oil for not double the price. So you're getting about $100 savings. You're getting a bigger diffuser. You're getting 250 drops instead of 85 drops. And you're getting the free adaptive as well. Then the healthy habits, if you are a person that really needs some gut support and you just kind of want to start changing your medicine cabinet out to whole foods and supporting your body in a really good way, this would be one that you'd want to get started with. And it's called Healthy Habits. So you're going to get that lifelong vitality. You're going to get some oils with it, including deep blue, frankincense balance, and lavender. And you're going to get the free adaptive with that as well. This is a really great kit because if you do the 150 PV of any product or any oil, you're going to get that free membership. It's kind of a new kit that they designed this last year, and people love it. So you can basically get whatever you want as long as it gets to 150. Then you're also going to be getting free shipping, and your membership is waived. And then you also get your free adaptive. And then the Meta Power is kind of like the big thing on the block right now. You're going to be getting everything that you need to get started for the first month. And then it's going to come with your assist, your advantage, your gum, soft gels, and beadlets, and not all of those you'll use up every month. So the only thing that you really have to replenish monthly will be your collagen, and there's ways around that as well. And then you'll also get your adaptive for free. And what can you expect from me on this journey? Like, I'm going to be your oil person. So I support you 24-hour care. I do a personal wellness consult. You can ask for that at any time. It's usually around 30 minutes. And I go through kind of what your lifestyle is and what things that you want to really work on. You're invited to a personal Facebook group. We have free education classes. Pretty much any subject that you can think of, we've done. And so with that $35 or that kit that you've got that way, but the $35, you are getting such a service. So that's what I say to people when, oh, like, what am I going to get for $35? Well, I'm going to be teaching you things. I'm very active in my Facebook group. I do Facebook Lives. I'm on a lot of different social media, but I also do classes like this, okay? And we also have Wellness Wednesdays every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and it's all different types of topics, and they usually last about 20 to 30 minutes on like a specific topic. And I actually will be speaking the end of the month on caring for the caregiver because I am a caregiver. So I'm going to be talking from the heart, teaching people about what kinds of things they can do for themselves to support themselves on this journey. And so that's another perk for your membership. And then I always do a welcome packet with some goodies. I love to take care of people. And then I like to share about the business part of it because I cannot work anymore as a therapist because I am a caregiver. So what I find is there's three types of people that love to share. There's people that are living the wellness lifestyle. There's ones that like to get their products paid for. And then there's people that like to build an income and make an impact in people's lives and the lives of the world. And why doTERRA? Why now? Well, we're the largest essential oil company in the world. We're the most tested and most trusted on the market. We have 120 plus markets open. We're ethically and sustainably sourced. We have like a 65% retention rate of our customers, which if you start looking in businesses, that is really, really amazing. We're privately owned. We're debt-free with no outside funding. And we have an incredible ownership team. So what questions may you have? How much money do I make? How much time? You know, what kind of, how do I do it? This is basically what you need to do. Sample, teach, enroll, and support. And then you just keep doing that and doing that. We have great systems that teach you how to do this. And this is kind of the time commitment that you're looking for. If you are looking at like how much time can I put into it? If you're a person that can put just a few hours in, you're probably going to get your oils paid for. If you want to supplement your income, you're going to put 5 to 15 hours a week. And these are all just estimates, right? And if it would work for you, this is what the type of person that is the most effective. if you're passionate about oils, if you love people, if you follow a system and you can get things done, then this potentially could work for you. And how this works is that you have to definitely have a wholesale account. If you don't, you just choose a kit and set up your loyalty rewards. You want to plug into the person that invited you, like me, and I will teach you and train you, get your resources, and then you start making your list and you start sampling people, start getting oils on people, and that's how it starts, and that's what you do. I always like to end on this one. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. And in the world of how much money we spend in the US on medicine, it's like so refreshing when you can just reach for an oil, right next to me, and know that it's going to support me in a way that is going to be natural, and it's not going to cause me any side effects. So I thank you for your time. I hope that this has helped you. If you have any questions or you would like to get started, I'm happy to, I'm going to stop my share here. I'm happy to send you a personal shopping cart or a QR code so that you can just go ahead and just check out at your leisure. And you're going to also get that freebie for this month. So reach out to me if you're interested. You're catching the replay. I'm happy to support you in any way, and we will be talking. And I can definitely sit down with you and try to decide like what kit or what oils or what products you'd like to start with. Okay. So thank you, and I hope you have a great evening. And thank you so much for your time today. Bye.